What up, guys? Today we're looking at Ant-Man from the Cassie Lang Build-A-Figure wave, but let's take a closer look at this box. Starting off at the top of the box, you get the Avengers logo. For the top left corner, you have Marvel Legends series. For the top right corner, you have Build-A-Figure Cassie Lang. For the front of the box, you get Ant-Man, then you get the Ant-Man figure, and behind the Ant-Man figure, you get this artwork of Ant-Man. Then you have Marvel Studios Antman and the Wasp Quantumania. For the right side of the box, you get the artwork of Ant-Man. Then you have Marvel Legends series. For the left side of the box, you get Build-A-Figure Cassie Lang. Then you have the Build-A-Figure. For number 1 is Marvel's Wasp. For number 2 is King the Conqueror. For number 3, Ultron. For number 4, Marvel's Egghead. For number 5, Marvel's Crossfire. For number 6, Future Ant-Man. For the back of the box in the top left corner, you have Marvel Legends series. For the top right corner, you get Ant-Man. Then you get the Ant-Man figure and his accessories. And Ant-Man does not come with a Build-A-Figure piece, but now let's crack this thing open. And here is Ant-Man's accessories. He comes with 2 alternate hands, the first hand being a pointy hand. Then we got this holding hand, and you can have him holding his helmet and it won't fall off if you put it right. Then let's take a closer look at this helmet. And I think this is the first time we have got see-through lenses on a regular size Ant-Man figure, other than the Build-A-Figure one. But you use some sculpted line work right there that looks good. And I like how this red paint turned it out. But anyways, for the side of his helmet, you get some sculpted line work, and then you get like this carbon fiber looking stuff on the inside right there. Then my second gripe on this Ant-Man head is it looks like the paint has rubbed off, but you get some more of this carbon fiber looking stuff on the top, and you get some more sculpted line work right there. Then for the back of the helmet, you get some more sculpted line work and some red paint. That is it for looking at Ant-Man's accessories, but now let's take a closer look at Ant-Man. And here is the Ant-Man figure outside of the box, but now let's take a closer look at him. Starting off with the head sculpt, I love this Paul Rudd head. I think it looks a lot more like Paul Rudd than any other Paul Rudd head sculpts that we have gotten for a Ant-Man figure. The facial hair is painted on, looks good. Even the eyebrow hair is painted on. The eyes look good. The only thing that is reused from this head sculpt is the hair. Then going to his suit, he has sculpted texture throughout his suit. Going to the torso area, you get some silver paint right there that looks good. Then going to the center of his suit, you get like this circle thing. Then this silver area right here looks good. Then you get like this add thing right here going on. Then going to the belt, the silver paint looks good at the front. You get some sculpted line work on the side right there. That red paint looks good. Then going to the side of his belt, you get some more sculpted line work and some more red paint. That silver paint looks good as well. Then going to his legs, you get this painted red line. Then going to the shin area, you get some more red paint. And on the left, on my figure, there's some black paint bleeding through the red. He has some lines sculpted in on his knees. Then going to the feet, there is some more sculpted line work going on. Then going to the bottom of his feet, he has peg holes. Then going to his arms, the red paint looks good. The silver paint looks good as well. You get some sculpted line work on the silver paint area. Then going to his gauntlet things, I think that's what these are called. I'm not fully for sure, but you get some sculpted line work on them. That red paint looks good. Going to the hands, you get like this sculpted line right there. Then going to the back of Ant-Man, you get some more sculpted line work right there. Then going to this thing right here, the silver paint looks good. Even the red paint looks good. It's not on the silver. Then you get some more sculpted detail and some line work on the flat black area. Then going to his collarbone area, this silver piece looks good. Even the red paint looks good. Then going to the inside of his arm, you get these rivets. Then there's some more silver paint on the inner arm area. Then there's some rivets on the neck area. But that is it for looking at the Ant-Man figure. And for Ant-Man's articulation, he looks that far up, looks that far down. He has swivel. He has head tilt, but for some reason, it goes to the right just fine. But like you have to like kind of push up and go to the left for it to tilt to the left. But for the arms, they go that far out. They do a 360. You have bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. If I can get it. Double jointed elbow. You have hand swivel. Hands go that far out. They go that far in. For the diaphragm, there's swivel. There is no waist swivel though, but it goes that far back, goes that far forward, it goes that far to the right, goes that far to the left. For his legs, he kicks that far forward, which is a lot, kicks that far back. He can do these splits, and oh wow, that's a lot for a male character. Then he has thigh swivel, double jointed knees. For the feet, they go that far down, they go that far up. He has swivel, and that is it for his articulation. And for a comparison, here is the Ant-Man and the Wasp figure next to the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania figure. And here is the first Ant-Man movie figure next to the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania figure. And for a Paul Rudd head sculpt, I like how this Paul Rudd head sculpt, it shows his like funniness, his personality. But I prefer this new Paul Rudd head sculpt. To me, it looks a lot more like Paul Rudd than this one. And here's Ant-Man next to the other 4 figures I have reviewed out of this wave, which is Crossfire, Ultron, Egghead, and Future Ant-Man. Next to the Quantumania Ant-Man. And here is Ghost next to the Quantumania Ant-Man. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this review. I'd appreciate it if you guys hit the big red thumbs up button. Comment down below what figures you guys want me to review. And also, comment down below, will you guys be buying this Ant-Man figure since it doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure piece? But stay tuned for the next review.